Namaste, Shubhodaya. Let us begin. Sit comfortably. Gently close your eyes. Keep your back, neck, and head in a straight line. Relax your shoulders. Bring your attention to your breathing. Let us take a couple of deep breaths here. Visualize Bhagwan Vishnu in front of your eyes. Let us begin with the invocation shlokas. Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् यस्य द्विरदवक्त्राद्याः पारिषद्याः परशतं विघ्नं निघ्नन्ति सततं विश्वक्सेनं तमाश्रये व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिम् व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः अविकाराय शुद्धाय नित्याय परमात्मने सदैकरूपरूपाय विष्णवे सर्वजिष्णवे यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण जन्मसंसारबन्धनात् विमुच्यते नमस्तस्मै विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे ॐ नमो विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे. Let us revise the first three shlokas. ॐ विश्वं विष्णुर्वषट्कारो भूतभव्यभवत्प्रभुः भूतकृद्भूतभृद्भावो भूतात्मा भूतभावनः पूतात्मा परमात्मा च मुक्तानां परमागतिः अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च योगो योगविदां नेता प्रधानपुरुषेश्वरः नारसिंहवपुः श्रीमान् केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः. So today we will discuss the fourth shloka. The fourth shloka has 12 namas starting from 25 to 36. So there are 12 namas. Let us first learn the pronunciation. Sarvah, Sarvah, and followed by Sharvah, Sharvah. So we need to be very careful when we are pronouncing Sa and Sh, because when we change by mistake, the meaning changes. So Sarvah followed by Sharvah, and Visarga is followed by Sh. So when we join, we say Sarvasharvah. Sarvasharvah. Again, the third name here is Shivaha. So Visarga followed by Sh. Again join. Sarvasharvashivaha. Sarvasharvashivaha. And again, Visarga is followed by half sa. Sthanuhu, sthanuhu. Half sa followed by Mahaprana tha. Sthanuhu. So when we are joining, Sarva Sharva Shiva Sthanuhu. Sarva Sharva Shiva Sthanuhu. So this is Sthanuhu. But the letter, when it is joined here, it becomes Thanur. There is a half R. So when we are stopping, if you are saying this entire line in a single breath, you can say Sarva Sharva Shiva Thanur Bhutadhir Nidhiravyayah. But if you are going to take a pause, then Sarva Sharva Shiva Sthanuhu. Sthanuhu. The next letter is Bha, Mahaprana Bha, and it is Dhirgha Bhu. Bhutadhir, Bhutadhir. So there is Ta and then the. Bhutadhir, Bhutadhir, Nidhi, Nidhi, Ravyayah. So this is slightly tricky because you can see there is Ta followed by the and then Mahaprana Dha. So here there is a Mahaprana Dha, so more aspiration needed, but this is the. Bhutadir Nidhiravyayah. Nidhiravyayah. Bhutadir Nidhiravyayah. There is a Visarga, so Ravyayah. Sarvasharvashivasthanur Bhutadir Nidhiravyayah. Sambhavo, Sambhavo. There is a half ma followed by full Mahaprana bha. Sambhavo. Bhavano, Bhavano. Again Mahaprana bha. Bharta, Mahaprana bha. Sambhavo, Bhavano, Bharta. Bharta. Prabhavav, Prabhavaha. So Mahaprana bha is there. Visarga, Vaha. Followed by Pa. So Prabhavav, Prabhurishvaraha. Prabhavav, Prabhurishvaraha. So there are multiple Mahaprana bhas. So be very mindful while you are chanting this particular line. Sambhavo, Bhavano, Bharta, Prabhavav, Prabhurishvaraha. Prabhurishvaraha. So there are 12 namas. Let us go over them one by one. First nama is Sarvaha. Sarvaha. So Sarvam, the word Sarvam we are quite familiar with. So Sarvam means everything, all. So Sarvaha, Bhagavan is called as Sarvaha, one who is the all, one who is everywhere, including all the beings, all living and non-living entities, all put together. So Sarvaha. The second nama is Sharvaha. Sharvaha. So though both sound similar, but they are completely different in terms of their meaning. So that's why we need to be very careful when we are saying Sarvaha and then Sharvaha. Sharvaha means one who is the destroyer. So here, destroyer. So when we talk of creation, maintenance and destruction, there is not, we should not literally take the meaning of destruction. It is dissolution or how things resolve at the time of pralaya. At the time of pralaya, everything resolves. It goes into a state of, it goes into an unmanifest state. So this is given in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 2, 28th shloka. अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत अव्यक्तनिधनान्येव तत्र का परिदेवना. So here Bhagavan Krishna says all beings are avyakta, unmanifest. Vyakta means manifest, avyakta means unmanifest. Avyakta Adi, in the beginning, Bhutani, all the beings are unmanifest. Then Vyakta Madhyani, in the middle, uh, during in a certain lifetime, they manifest. They manifest in their middle state. Bharata, referring to Arjuna. Then Avyakta Nidhanan Yeva. So here again they come to a manifest state during the middle stage, and towards the end they again go back into Avyakta, which is the unmanifest state. Tatraka Paridevana. So what is there to grieve about? He is talking about how everything from unmanifest state turns to manifest state and then again goes back into unmanifest state, to the seed form. So when we say Bhagavan is the destroyer, it is that he resolves everything onto him during the time of Pralaya. Sarvah, Sharvah. The third nama is Shivaha. Shivaha. Here Bhagavan Vishnu is called as Shivaha. So Shivaha means auspiciousness. It is a Mangala Shabda. So Shivaha, one who is auspicious. And Shivaha also means one who is free from the three gunas of Maya, of Prakriti. So the three gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, all of us are a combination of these three gunas. Even inert objects are combination of these three gunas. The proportion varies from person to person and that determines our personality. But Bhagavan does not have any, does not get influenced by any of these three gunas. So he is above the three gunas. So he is free from the three gunas that Maya projects upon us. He is also auspicious, Shivaha. So Sarvaha, Sharvaha, Shivaha. So three namas done. The fourth nama is Sthanuhu. Sthanuhu. Sthanuhu means one who is stiraha, one who is stable, immovable, one who is firm. So we are all limited by forms. So if I need to move from here to the next room, I can move my body and walk to the next room. So the limitation of the form helps me to move from one place to another. Whereas Bhagavan is formless and he has pervaded this entire Shrishti, entire universe. So there is no space for him to move, right? The space is within him. So he is immovable and firm and space originates from him. So that is why he is called as Sthanuhu. The next nama is Bhutadihi. Bhutadihi. So Bhutas refers to all the beings. So Bhagavan is the cause of all beings. We discussed about this when we were talking about the two causes behind creation, right? The intelligent cause and the material cause. So Bhutadihi, Bhagavan is the cause of all the beings. The next nama is Nidhi Ravyayaha. Nidhi Ravyayaha. Nidhi, the word Nidhi means a treasure chest. It's like a locker where precious things are stored. So Nidhi Abhyayaha. Abhyaya means something which is changeless, something which is indestructible. So Bhagwan is that treasure chest, the indestructible treasure chest, into whom all the manifest matter dissolves at the time of Pralaya. So in the earlier, he was the cause behind that dissolution. And when dissolution happens, everything resolves back into him. So there is a slight difference in the meaning of these two namas. So Nidhi Ravyayaha. Sarvaha, Sharvaha, Shivaha, Sthanuhu, Bhutadihi, Nidhi Ravyayaha. So 6 namas done. The 7th nama is Sambhavaha. Sambhavaha. This is a very interesting nama. So Bhagavan, um, he incarnates in a certain form. We all know of Bhagavan's incarnations. So the Shavataras that we are familiar with, Bhagavan incarnates in a certain form, in a certain place, in a certain time, according to his own will. So he decides when he should incarnate. And that is beautifully given to us in by Bhagavan Krishna in Bhagavad Gita chapter 4, the two popular shlokas. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. So such powerful shlokas, and whenever we reflect on these two shlokas, it gives us a lot of strength. So Bhagavan says, whenever there is a decline in righteousness, whenever there is a decline in dharma and an increase in adharma, he addresses to Bhagavan Krishna addresses to Arjuna, "Oh Arjuna, at that time I manifest myself on this earth." So Bhagavan says he manifests himself as and when needed. And in the 8th shloka, he says, he gives the purpose of avatara to protect the righteous, sadhuna, sadhu, to protect the righteous people, vinashaya cha dushkritam, to annihilate, to remove the wicked, vinashaya cha dushkritam, and dharma samstharpanarthaya, to re-establish dharma. And Sambhavami, the word, the name, the nama of Bhagavan comes here, Sambhavaha. Sambhavami yuge yuge. Yuge yuge, as and when needed, age after age. So, when we talk of avatara, we are very familiar with Bhagavan Rama avatara, Bhagavan Krishna avatara. So, what is the difference between an avatar and jivas like us? So to understand this, let's quickly go over this table. So as you can see here, Jiva, we are all born due to karma. Because of our karma, we are born to exhaust certain karmas that we have accumulated and that have ripened in this birth. Whereas Bhagavan's avatara is because of his own will. He manifests himself. There is no karma associated with the cause of his birth. And the reason for embodiment, why we have taken this body, why we have taken this birth, jivas, we have come here to exhaust our karma, to experience, to go through the experience that the ripened karma needs to offer. But whereas for avatara, it is mainly for dharma sthapana and for loka sangraha, for the benefit of humanity. And is there any freedom that we have in terms of choosing which place to be born, which family to be born? No, it is based on our circumstances, based on our karma. We decide. In fact, they say we decide which family we will be born with. It is also said that to exhaust a certain kind of karma, a certain conducive environment is needed. So birth circumstances, we don't have a choice. Whereas for Bhagavan, the avatara appears voluntarily. And we are bound by laws of karma. Whereas for Bhagavan, he is not bound by the laws of karma. He uses Maya as an instrument to fulfill the purpose for which he has descended. And karma, we possess, we have a bag, huge bag of Sanchita karma. And from that, we have taken a portion of Prarabdha karma to be exhausted in this birth. Along with exhausting the Prarabdha, we are also creating karma during this lifetime, which is called as Agami karma, which gets added back to Sanchita. Whereas for Bhagavan, actions do not bind. He is not influenced by the law of karma. Nature of body, it is because of karma only, karma janita sharira. Whereas for Bhagavan, he has assumed he's directly from the Maya. His manifestation is directly from Maya. So the purpose of action, why do we do the karmas? Because of our desires, because of the experiences that we want to gain during this birth, because of our duties, responsibilities. These actions are done. Whereas for Bhagwan, his actions are for a universal goal, universal purpose, for protection of dharma, for destruction of adharma. And once our karmas are done for this birth, we will continue in this path of samsara, the repeated cycle of birth and death, until we gain self-knowledge. Whereas for Bhagavan, once his purpose is achieved, the manifestation will resolve automatically. So this is the difference to understand between Jiva and Avatara. And when we talk about Bhagwan's name being Sambhavaha, so it is worth introspecting how Bhagwan incarnates according to his own will. Sambhavaha. The next nama is Bhavanaha. Bhavanaha. So here the key thing to understand is, though Bhagwan is not involved in action, he has given us the set of universal laws, the cosmic laws, law of karma being one of them. And because he is the one who is governing this law of karma, which happens so beautifully, which happens automatically, every single action of ours is tracked, and the fruit uh, is given. It has to be experienced either in this birth or in the subsequent birth. Never goes unattended, right? So the fruit of action, Bhagwan is the karma phala data. He is not giving on his own. It is because of this law of karma that operates so effectively that all jivas experience the fruit of their actions. So Bhagavan is Bhavanaha, who generates or who is responsible for this law of karma to be working so well. The next nama is Bharta. Bharta. Bharta is referring to one who supports, one who sustains. Bhagavan is the one who sustains this universe as the substratum, as the base. That is the meaning of the word Bharta. Next nama is Prabhavaha. Prabhavaha. So Prabhavaha refers to Bhagavan as the one from whom all elements are born. So all the Panchabhutas are born from Bhagavan. So Prabhavaha. So here Bhagavan's the intelligent cause, right? Bhagavan being the intelligent cause, that is emphasized in this nama Prabhavaha. The next nama in this shloka is Prabhuhu. Prabhuhu. Prabhuhu refers to one who has immense skill, who has superior skill in all the actions that he does. So, extremely good, excellent skill in all the actions that he does. So here, Prabhuhu, it refers to the actions, but Bhagwan is not bound by those actions. Prabhuhu. The last nama here is Ishvaraha. Ishvaraha. Ishvaraha represents the lordship. Bhagavan has this unlimited lordship over every being, everything that is there as part of this cosmos. And to execute his lordship, he is not dependent on anybody else. So he has that unlimited, when we spoke of those 6 bhagas, Aishwarya being the first one, Aishwarya, this lordship. So Bhagavan is the one who has this unlimited lordship over this entire cosmos. So that is Ishvaraha. So in the second line, we have Sambhavaha, Bhavanaha, Bharta, Prabhavaha, Prabhuhu, Ishvaraha. So 6 namas in the first line, 6 namas in the second line. So totally 12 namas in verse 4. Let us chant. Sarva Sharva Shivasthanuhu. Sarva Sharva Shivasthanuhu. Sarva Sharva Shivasthanuhu. भूताधिर्निधिरव्ययः भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः भूताधिर्निधिरव्ययः सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः लाइन बाय लाइन सर्वः सर्वशिवस्थाणुर्भूताधिर्निधिरव्ययः सर्वः सर्वशिवस्थाणुर्भूताधिर्निधिरव्ययः सर्वः सर्वशिवस्थाणुर्भूताधिर्निधिरव्ययः सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः सर्वः सर्वशिवस्थाणुर्भूताधिर्निधिरव्ययः सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः सर्वः सर्वशिवस्थाणुर्भूताधिर्निधिरव्ययः सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः सर्वः सर्वशिवस्थाणुर्भूताधिर्निधिरव्ययः सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः Let us conclude. Gently close your eyes. Bring your hands to Namaskara. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranam Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranam Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranam Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Let us take the blessings of Bhagavan Vishnu. Gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining. We will again meet in the next session with the 5th shloka.